takes you a while to get down to where the food is. But you know that you're going the right way, and no one can tell you otherwise. No. So, about 30 minutes pass. You know, you've walked from one end of the ship to the other and back again, and then eventually you find your way down the 4 flights of stairs to get to the galley. There, you know, the crew, they've just about had it with your shit at this point.
I'm snapping my finger. Chef!
So
I have not even gone into the line. I have sat down and I'm snapping.
Okay, so this one grizzled deckhand that's, you know, missing 3 fingers in the left hand, he like elbows his way past the back of the group because, you know, he was supposed to go there first, but, you know, this fucking golden dragonborn decided that she knew the best way for everyone to get down there. He starts like, "What do you want?"
What do you think? We're in the galley. I have sat down. I don't have food in front of me.
Roll a charisma check.
Okay.
Oh, you got this.
My charisma's not terrible.
You got this, girl.
That's not terrible. 17 plus 3. So I got 20.
So he
give her the food.
He scowls, and he knows better than to give you what he wants to, which is just a bowl of the worst slop that is ever. You know, just basically just like scraping the bottom of some dude's shoe and then throwing it in a bowl. So he wisely goes into the kitchen and he starts going around looking for your fine crackers and your fine cheeses and your fine wine, because everything about you has to be fine. And he notices that about half of those supplies have disappeared.
Oh shit.
He quickly doesn't want to bring it to your attention because he can't deal with the wrath of this dragonborn lady again.
Tantrum.
So he quickly creates a meal, slaps it together. You know, it's small portions because, you know, you're watching your figure. Daintily puts together a small meal with half a cup of wine, places it in front of you, brusquely, but he does what you ask. So Vias, you've heard this parade of 12 or 13 people just grumbling and just they're tired. They've been on this stupid ship for too long. You just see them one by one file past you. You hear, "Jeeves, more food!" And you
Jeeves is not his name.
You get the feeling that if there's a time for you to run, this is probably a good opportunity.
Yeah, gonna try and sneak back to my little hidey hole.
Okay, make a stealth check.
Oh no! Oh.
Natural 1.
Oh no!
So you
all of those good rolls.
So you've been here for about 45 minutes now. You heard them coming down. You've been hiding away in this corner. You've been waiting for the footsteps to come. You knew they were coming, but you didn't know when. So, a little bit of a nervous drinker. You've gone through 2 bottles of wine. As you're like, "Oh, they're here. Oh, they're here. I better run." And you trip and fall flat on your fucking face as soon as you enter the door. Behind you, you hear this like one just like this dude. He's sunburnt. He's so tired. All he wanted was some food. You just like throw cheese and wine and bread all over him. He's like, "Oi, mate, what the fuck?" And like he's so mad at the situation that like all he wanted was food. That's all he wanted, and now he's covered in it, and he's just so fucking done right now. What do you do?
Is he like blocking the doorway?
He was the last straggler going in here to go get food, and you have just like at his feet fallen straight down. Everything that you had in your hands is all over him right now.
I'm just gonna turn and run.
Just gonna turn and run?
Turn and run.
Let's just give chase all the way.
As you turn to run, he's like, "You fucker, you're gonna clean this!" And I need you to roll a dexterity check.
Let's see, that's a 6 plus 2,
Oh, buddy.
8.
He's got you by the scruff of the
no.
neck.
Oh no.
Yoink.
So you've been enjoying your fine wine and your fine cheeses and your fine bread and everything else is fine. Everyone else seems to just be giving you like a 30-foot radius at this point. You know, Devona's the one that's kind of in the middle. She's about 10 feet away. You're doing some light conversation back and forth.
Yeah.
She's
Like conversation from 10 feet. Hey!
Hey!
You hear just this clatter of just there's a ruckus outside the door. What do you do?
Oh, what the?
I'm gonna take another swig of wine, set it down daintily. I'm just gonna walk over and see what's going on.
So as you come around the corner, you
Huh?
see.
Nosy punk.
You're stealing shit.
You don't know anything yet.
Metagaming!
As you turn the corner, all you see is all of your fine cheeses, all of your fine wine, all of your fine bread, all over the floor, ruined, and all over this crewman, while he in his hand has this.
I'm gonna say I'm tiny.
This.
I'm gonna say.
And I rolled.
Like,
I'm
I'm-
6'2" and 215 pounds. I'm
I'm
pretty big.
Probably about 120 and
Beefy.
5'4".
So you see just by the scruff
I
of
better
his
write
neck.
that down. That's
This,
I was gonna say that
um,
was like spot on. That was solid, just like off the
That was
head.
pretty good.
I'm 125 for. Yeah, that sounds real good. I like that.
You see this scruffy, like obviously hasn't showered in a
How
week.
old?
Has, you know, just
Elves
some
are on
crusty
top of it.
clothes, you know, a
Sorry,
little bit of
he's
that
playing
5 o'clock
really
shadow,
young.
which you didn't even think Elves
Playing
got.
young.
He's
what?
been,
Young.
you've
Oh,
not
young.
seen him since this voyage has left. But he's got crumbs all
34
over his
is
face,
young,
he's got
right?
some wine on his
He's
face,
gonna
and
be
he
like
smells like
hundreds,
he's had about 2 bottles of
Like
your wine.
100 is considered
What do you do?
adult age.
Oh.
I still have my calm air, and I'm gonna get in his face. I'm gonna lean down to eye level where he's being held up and go, "What are you doing on my boat?"
Okay, I'm drunk. Give me a second.
You have 3 seconds to tell me, or I'm gonna throw you overboard.
I needed a ride.
Flogging. Don't flog him.
I'm poor, but I have a goddess on my side. I was raised in a priesthood. I don't know if that helps.
I'm going
Do you-
to grab him by the scruff that the other crewman is holding him, and I'm going to drag him up to the deck.
Okay, what are you trying to do?
Do you know the gods? Do you follow them? No.
Tina, I need you to roll a strength check, and David, roll a dexterity check to see if you can.
14.
Ah,
Bad. 7 plus 5 is 12.
He falls out of your grasp.
Motherfucker.
I scramble away.
Okay, so you're hauling ass.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
He's gonna get
kind of
out.
the best option I got, I think.
Roll initiative.
Shit.
Whoa.
16 plus 2, 18.
Yeah.
Do I need to roll?
Roll initiative.
That's a
Ooh,
crack.
crack.
12.
plus 2 is 14.
All right, so what do you have? What do you have?
Landed perfectly in the
I
middle
had
of the
18.
glass.
You had 18.
Very distorted. It was a
You're
very
gonna
wide
need Sylvius.
You are
There's no I.
Sylvis.
Sylvis. All right, what'd you roll?
People always get my things.
14.
Do you
14.
remember Blossomfoot, for Christ's
Oh
sake?
yeah.
And that
But
you're.
that was kind of funny.
It was totally not
Miriam.
your name, but we kept saying
Not
it like
even.
it was.
I don't even remember what my real name was.
Moss Oaken.
It's part of your background
Oh,
now.
that's what it was.
Yeah.
And Patches, he rolled an 8.
Patches.
Scratches.
The one that was holding
The
me, I
deck
think.
hand.
Oh,
So,
You want to know why they call him Patches?
you're first on initiative. What do you do?
don't wanna know why
keep running.
Okay, what's your movement?
35.
35. So, where are you going? What are you
I'm
doing?
trying to get back below deck. This ship is huge. If I can just hide.
Probably.
I also have good hiding skills. No, wait, Mask of the Wild, that doesn't help me on a fucking boat. There's a storm coming. Okay, yeah, I got this. I'm trying to get below deck at the
Okay,
moment.
so you're just hauling ass. What's your movement?
35.
35. Okay, so you run. You're sprinting. You get just around the corner of where you entered into the the lower cargo bay. What do you do?
What does the storm sound like?
I mean, you're hearing some thunderheads starting to roll
Do they
in.
have to get up front, to get up top? Because I will chase a motherfucker down all on my own.
You've got a good 2 hours. I mean, it's
Okay.
kind of the calm before the storm right now.
Okay. Fucking. I'm going to, just with a flourish, as if it's being nice to everybody, just go back to your meals. Except you. And I'm gonna point to Devona and be like, you're coming with me. We're gonna hunt this motherfucker down.
Make an intimidation check. Actually, no, persuasion.
Persuasion.
Wait, how do you have all those numbers?
Because of my background. It's
No, I meant all of those numbers.
it's
You just...
your
Oh,
that
okay.
plus your proficiency.
Oh,
yeah,
I
it's
see what
whatever
you're
the
doing.
skill
Oh,
is,
okay.
and then if it's only your proficiency if you're proficient in it.
Okay, so you only get that bonus if you
Oh.
have the proficiency.
9 plus
No,
5,
so you get,
14.
like, whenever you roll, you'll
She
add
laughs
to
and
it,
keeps eating her
get
meal.
This extra plus 2
Oh.
if
Can
you're
I-
proficient in it. Yeah.
Oh, well, I've been doing this wrong already, then.
Well, I'm gonna get up on her face. Can I just roll well for once, please?
So, Pat, well, we're gonna say that was your action was yelling to Devona, "You get up here, come help me." Patches, he's had a fucking hell of a day. All he wants to do is just eat. He goes and gets in line.